Are you restless and sleepless right now? Finding it difficult to fall asleep at all at night? This week on Living the Thrilling Life, I offer you my tips on how to finally get rest. Now, if your sleeplessness has been going on for a while, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor, especially ladies if you think it's hormones. Oh my, hormones can mess you up. It will wreak havoc on your body, and your doctor, especially your OBGYN, can help you find balance again. Not only will you sleep better, get rid of hot flashes if you're older, but also you actually can begin to like yourself again, because hormones make us wacky and unpleasant even to ourselves. If it is not God awakening you in the night to tell you your new life calling, if it's not your hormones, then here are my tips to help you get more sleep. And some of them are very practical that maybe you're not realizing. The first, stop caffeine after 6 p.m. And for me, so maybe for most of you, I have to stop caffeine by 3 p.m. or I'm not going to go to sleep. And for energy drinks, oh my, definitely stop them at 2 or 3 o'clock, because once that's in your system, you're going to be wide awake and the eyeballs are not going to close. So caffeine is a big culprit. Another one is don't eat after 8 p.m. Believe it or not, sugar and carbs at night, well, they can keep you awake. Another surprising thing is exercise at night, because it stimulates your body. So I encourage you ladies to do your exercise in the morning or the afternoon, but after 8 o'clock, no more exercise and you can rest easier. Here's another thing. Magnesium supplements before bed are really helpful. You can take them in a supplement pill form, or there's a product online that's a powder called Calm, and it actually tastes really good. It's citrusy, and you mix it with water. But here's the thing with magnesium, and it's really good for your digestion and for your inflammatory system. Magnesium is awesome, but it also can give you dry mouth if you take too much. So start with a lower dosage. Read the labels really carefully, start lower, and just see how it affects your body. But that does a body good. Another thing that I do is I drink a warm beverage before I go to sleep. Two of my favorite are golden milk, which has some turmeric in it. I get this on Amazon.com. It's called golden milk. And I mix it with almond milk, and I stick it in my microwave and heat it up, and it's delicious. The other one is hot chamomile tea. So good at relaxing me. And I, again, use almond milk, stick it in the microwave. Either of these beverages just really help me be soothed, relaxed, and they're both really healthy too. So have a hot beverage. Then there's essential oil drops you can use. Remember when you were a kid and mom used Vicks Vapor Rub on you, and it just went through your system and helped you clear up and relax? Well, that's kind of what essential oils can do for you. They have all kinds of them. They've got lavender and eucalyptics, and there's even a stress reducer blend. But just put some behind your ears or under your nose, and it just helps you calm down and relax a little bit. So try essential oils. Another thing is doing deep breathing exercises. If you've got an Apple Watch, they have a breathing app, and you can even schedule it to remind you to deep breathe, and it kind of guides you through it. There's also so many free guides on how to do deep breathing exercises that you can just Google on your computer, and it'll give you a step-by-step. Breathing is life. And so many of us don't breathe deep enough to relax ourselves. So it is healthy to do a minute of deep breathing exercises just to get the oxygen in and to help clear out your system. Another thing to do is to subscribe, easy for me to say, subscribe and listen to relaxing apps such as Calm or Pray. I really like the Pray app. It's similar to the Calm app, but it has all Christian speakers and prayers and Christian music and bedtime stories and some of your favorite Christian motivational speakers. So either one of these apps are a monthly or annual subscription. I think they end up being like $10 a month, or you can get them for $50 a year if you do it. But that's a great way to just lay in bed and relax. Another idea is keep a notepad by your bed or type on the notes app on your phone for whatever just won't come off your mind. Just type it down so it's off, it's downloaded. You can finally rest because you're not freaking out about it. It will release you from worry for the night because you've written it down. Plan your day the next day before you go to bed is another good habit for anybody to get into. If you plan it before you get in bed and write down the things you know you need to get done, that process not only starts your next day before it ever begins, but it also, again, takes the pressure off you of what you need to think about at night because you've written it down. Another idea is to listen to a book on Audible before you doze off. And sometimes listening to a book is enough to put you to sleep. I don't always read well when I'm in bed because it stimulates me and keeps me awake, but I can listen to a book because I just kind of doze off. And the final way that helps me fall asleep on a sleepless night, believe it or not, is to listen to the Bible. Now, let me give a clarification here. I do my devotions every day. I love the Bible. I read it. It's my life guide. But on sleepless nights, for some reason, reading it at night really helps to put you to sleep, especially when you're in Leviticus and Numbers and Deuteronomy and all of the historical books that might not have a fascinating biography in it added. So if you want to be able to sleep at night, get onto the Bible app or go to Audible or listen to one of the free apps and just start listening through the Bible. And if you don't fall asleep, your life's going to be enriched by listening to God speak to you. But if not, then at least you'll get some sleep. I hope you take that from the true spirit of what I'm encouraging you to do that for, is to help you get some rest. So those were my tips for how to finally get some sleep. I know I went really fast. If you want to rewind and listen again to jot some of those things down. But if your doctor, notice that I didn't say any prescription drugs on there. If your doctor prescribes them for you after you've gone to the doctor, then I'm not telling you not to use them. Certainly do whatever your doctor says. I just always encourage a low dosage. But for me, I'm not big on taking the medication because I don't like any groggy feeling in the morning. So if I were to take some sleeping enhancement, I would not feel great the next day. So I just personally don't encourage people to take medication unless your doctor says you have to. After I had surgery once, I just couldn't sleep at all. And so finally, I broke down and cut a Tylenol PM in half. And I actually finally was able to get 5 hours of sleep. So there is a season for it. I just don't want you to get into the habit of taking medication to help you sleep unless your doctor encourages. Well, I hope that helps you on ideas of how you can finally get some rest at night, because a person that sleeps well is a much nicer person, even to themselves. I'm Victorya Rogers. I'll see you next time on Living the Thrilling Life.